Our next guest can take the fear out of making pastries. You don't have to be afraid anymore. Master Baker Nick Malgieri is here to help us out this morning. You have a new book. It's called Pastry,
yes.
and we're going to give one of those away before the end of the show. But when it comes to pastries, you're the guy, Nick.
Well, thank you. I
Mr.
try.
Pastry.
I've been doing it for 40 years, and you know what? Now I don't know how to do anything else.
You don't need to do anything else. So you say that anyone can learn how to make good pastries.
It's easy.
Oh, I just don't believe you.
Everyone used to be able to do it, and you know what happened? World War II came. Women went and worked outside the home for the first time.
Quit making
They
them.
weren't home baking anymore. And after that, all the convenience products came in.
True.
Making pastry, baking at home is an easy thing to do.
Okay,
Now,
well, you're
what
going to show us today.
I'm going to do something today that is something I remember from my childhood. It was called French apple pie. It certainly wasn't French, and it wasn't really a pie. It's sweet pastry dough. That's great. You throw everything in the food processor, and it's ready about 10 seconds later.
Okay.
And what I did was here I already lined an 8-inch round pan that's 2 inches deep with the dough. So you know what, Kimberly? If you'll put the apple filling in, the filling is apples that are done. You go ahead,
All
just
of
throw
it.
it right in.
Oh,
Goes
you don't
right
mess around
in
with
there.
filling.
No,
A lot of people skimp. Oops, I dropped an apple.
definitely not. That's okay.
Now, tell me, are you going to tell me what you put in this filling, or is that
It's
only
apples,
can get it in the
sugar, cinnamon, a little butter, and
Okay.
some raisins, and that's it. We can just lose that over there.
I'll just
So
toss
now
it.
I'm going to roll out the dough for the top crust, and this is a fun, easy thing to do, and
You got to tell us more
I
secrets
think
about
we're
the perfect
good
pastry.
here. Hey, that looks good.
So
Perfect
what's in there?
pastry.
What's in your pastry dough?
It's flour, sugar, salt, baking powder, the secret ingredient,
baking powder.
butter, and eggs. There we go. That
just threw
goes
that
on
on
top.
there.
Yeah. The thing is, it's just like meeting a new dog for the first time. If you let it know you're afraid, it's going to
afraid.
take advantage of you. Okay, now you're going to help me do this part. Okay. We're going to push the dough from the side onto the top of the crust there.
Oh, kind of seal it in.
There we go. That's it. I usually like to kind of press it down a
Okay.
little bit better like that. And then we're going to put some holes in it
Now, why do you do the holes there?
so that it doesn't puff up too much while it's baking. Okay, so now, I love baking on television.
It's a miracle.
Here's a finished one.
Wow.
And you know what, Kimberly? You're going to unmold this for me. Go ahead.
Oh, good. Can I just knock on it? Like what?
Yeah.
Hey, come on out
Yeah,
there,
you
buddy.
know what? If somebody knocks back, you're in trouble.
Nick, I don't know how to, Nick.
Oh, look at that.
That
Wouldn't that have been
beautiful.
embarrassing
That
if
would
it
have been
didn't come out?
So incredible. You loosened it for me, didn't you?
Anyway,
So now what do we do?
here we have a little bit of icing.
Okay.
And it goes. Now, normally we heat this up, but since we don't have since I didn't bring a stove with me.
Oh, well.
So now you're going to take the spatula. Where is the
We
spatula?
will
There
find
it is.
This little guy?
And you're
Is
going
this
to
the spatula?
spread that evenly.
Is this a spatula?
That's it.
Now, I could really
Beautiful.
make this at home
Hey.
by myself, Nick.
Well, I think so.
Nick.
Unless you just like those push-ups, you can invite
is
somebody
very
else
fit.
to help you.
Like you. So tell me more about the book. What's in the
The
book?
book has everything
here.
that is
Here.
made out of dough. So we've got pies and tarts, individual ones, sweet and savory ones, and then everything else that's made out of dough, croissant, brioche, puff pastry, eclairs, pretty much anything Danish pastry. I had a lot of fun with it. Another thing that I did when I went to Turkey, and I spent some time learning all about all of the really classic Middle Eastern doughs. So I have that, and I also spent some time in Vienna. Here we go.
That's beautiful.
That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Oh, my goodness. Whoever would make this would
Oops,
really be
on
the
its
coolest
side.
person at the party.
There you go. How about a taste?
I want to invite Alana in. Is she here? Or did she run to... Well, you and I.
She's out there
Shall
doing
we-
push-ups in the hallway.
She's still
I'm
working.
going to
I'm
cut
the one
one
who
for
needs to do
myself, too.
Nick, thank you so much for being here and for
Thank
sharing
you.
this
This
recipe
was
with
fun.
us. And guess what? We've got a giveaway. Someone is about to get your
Fantastic.
book, Pastry, the ninth caller, 470-5222. It is all yours.
I heard
found
one.
Oh, here you
Alana.
are. This is yours,
And
darling.
for more information, nickmalgieri.com. Thank
That's
you
it.
so much
Thank
for being
you.
here.
Thanks so much.